Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're back in Satisfactory today because I wasn't done yesterday and I do like to try to finish these projects up when I'm working on them. We are currently working on stators, motors, smart plating, and rotors, and we have the smart plating yet to hook up. I also made a mistake in my calculations and I don't know why I had to overclock the motors, so we have to undo that, I think. There's a bunch of things that are a little bit slow, so I'm not sure really what's going on there. I also need to go down to the starter factories and see what we're putting away and write that stuff down, because I feel like I don't really know off the top of my head what I'm putting into storage, and because of that I need to figure out what's going on with our current I guess pipeline of stuff. And we have to also check out to see what we're producing for rubber and plastic, because we're gonna have to bring those back as well. So let's just dive right in. I'll probably use the nighttime to drive down if it's nighttime when we log in. Cosmic, good to see you. Delara, hello. Grandpa, sorry you're not feeling very well, but hopefully you'll be better soon. SweetSandi, good to see you. Hope y'all are having a good week so far. I mean, I saw most of you yesterday. But so I was doing a little bit of backtracking with my modeler, and right here I had 3 motors going to an awesome sink, and I don't know why. I don't know why I needed them. So we're back down to 25 motors, which makes these numbers nice and easy. I think maybe it was because we were putting in extra stators. I don't really remember exactly how that was going, but that's the weird mistake that I've got to figure out. And the next thing we have to figure out is where the smart plating is coming from, stitch plating. And I think I have to reverse my, I have to have like a backwards bus. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. We have the main bus, which of course is out here. And that's sending everything west, right? Everything goes that way. What I need, I think, is another bus maybe hidden somewhere that goes this way that can take things back. I'm not sure where to do that yet. Is it the weekend yet? Asks Cosmic. Well, we're close. We're getting there. So we have this overflow garbage chute thing. It gets a lot more congested the farther west we go. There's a lot more things start to show up on it as we go down here. So I feel like I don't want to mess with this too much, because as you see, once you get to here, it really starts to feel full. So I was wondering if I came over this way, if there might be a chance. It would be hard to fit, but I feel like we have enough space here that we could have some sort of reverse bus coming down through this space. It would not be a straight line, but it might be the easiest way to get stuff going over here. So what we need is stitched iron plates, which are that building there, into this building here, and probably in this space. Or alternatively, we could bring them up underground. Yeah. So the thing that I'm not so sure about is why we've got this slowdown on stators. We shouldn't. It should look like this. But we have this slowdown, and I can't figure out why. I just don't know. So I'm going to get the smart plating going and seeing if that will help us maybe. It could be the stators. Oh, that's set to do a motor. We want smart plating. So we need the reinforced iron plates. And for that, I need to figure out what I'm actually making. I think those are here. Stitched iron plates. That goes heavy modular frames. Right. So we are making 80 reinforced iron plates per minute. $180. Oh, they have to go. Oh, I'm not sure what just happened there. Unfortunately, now when I'm playing the game, anything else I try to do on the computer, it's just so slow. Reinforced iron plates, storage box. Heavy modular frames. Modular frames. Why am I making 80 modular frames a minute? We only need 60. Okay. So there's an overflow of 60 reinforced iron plates. "40 assemblers doing stitched iron plates, and I don't need 40. I only need like 2. So I need 10 and 10 per minute. I only need two machines. 10 reinforced iron plates per minute. So the easiest way to do this is potentially to pull them off before they go upstairs. Right. So this is, we were looking at this yesterday. Everything's at 80%, so it's 4.5 per minute times 20. Is 90, and so then the one below is the other 180. So then you've got 180 coming up here. There's no way to really siphon off anything less than 60. We could use a smart splitter, but that's about it. So this 180 gets split in 2 different directions, and then they get made into modular frames there. So that's 90 going this way, and then we've got 45 going down each row. But we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only need 30. So there's 15 extra. So I could siphon this off right here, and we would be fine if I have a place to take it. It would be better to probably take it off the end and maybe utilize this corridor. So here, and this is where my frames go to crap, and I don't know why. We had this problem yesterday. There must be something over that way that's being loaded somehow that's causing a problem. But like, I can't play like this. And now it continues over here. Yeah, it's the same spot. So I might not be able to do this today. It might be a streaming situation. Like even my mouse is really slow. So it's obviously like a system problem. That's why I thought it would be good to go down and check out the other factories. And I don't know what the issue is. Like I can't tell you what it is. I wish there was a way to troubleshoot stuff like that. So the other thing we need to do is on top of the smart plating, which I have to hold off, I think, for now. Got to look at the plastics and the rubbers, and also the nitrogen gas. I think the next thing I have to do would probably be things like a permanent spot. We also need to figure out what computers we're making elsewhere. So I think it's time to go figure out the other factories. I guess we'll take the one with the space. See, now that we've re-logged in, it's fine. But I don't have any buildings up there, so I don't know what it could be. We'll go down to Wheeljack, and just before I get out of here, I did have Wheeljack on the spreadsheet, I think. Grass fields, Ironhide. I'm pretty sure this is all, yeah. This is all stuff that we need. The grass field resources. The whole idea was to get 5 motors per minute into storage. But I don't think we're building anything else. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's a very busy part of the factory, but I'm not sure what exactly could be over there. Vehicles, trains. could be... There's a lot of crates over in that area, so that could be it. Oh, you know what? I should add Megatron here. Yeah, it probably needs an off-stream visit to check it out, I agree. I think it's my computer that's chugging, and if I wasn't streaming, that might be the case. We're also running StreamerBot now, so I only have 2 commands, but that doesn't seem like it's a super heavy program. So I know that we've got plastic and rubber on that little train going back and forth. At least I thought we did. I just need to double check that the things that I'm producing here are correct. Yeah, there's no pickup station here. There's no plastic being picked up. It's all manual. So it should be 20 plastic per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 200 plastic and 100 rubber. Oh no. More than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are all doing fuel. So it should be more rubber than plastic. So 300 rubber and 400 plastic? No, 200 plastic? Should be what we're making. So this is old school. Megatron power facility. Yep. Residual plastic is 200 per minute, and the residual rubber is 300 per minute. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. So I found out that through here what you can do is you can put a limit on the import, I think. This is 200. So it has a part limit of 200 export. And this still only takes what it needs, right? However, plastic also has to go elsewhere. And do we need rubber up here? No, rubber is down there. So 128 and 123. So we don't need nearly as much rubber or as much plastic as we have going on. So that's good. We can use Megatron to fuel the things that we need. So my Megatron numbers are right. But these are currently just going into a sink. They're not getting picked up anywhere.
Attention, your viewers cannot read minds or see around the image you currently have up on screen.
Thank you, Cosmic. Too many buttons. Too many buttons. There's one more command if you want to try cam frozen. You'll hear that too. Even though it's not true right now.
Your Fixit employee monitor camera feed is frozen. Please ensure the monitor feed is live at all times.
See? So that should be some handy tools for the mods for when my camera freezes or when I forget to take an image off screen. I couldn't get the echo just right. There was instructions on how to do it, but I couldn't quite figure it out. Because when you listen to Ada in the game, what is it? Oh, no. I might not. I probably can't do it while I'm in this screen. I'll have to wait till I'm stopped. I don't know, we've been down here in a long time. Ironhide is obviously the wrong color. The gaming veteran, hello, welcome back. I'm not normally down here in the daytime. So that train does not look like it's dropping anything off. What I wanted to check. It should be dropping off plastic. Wheeljack and Sunstreaker. Oh, it just goes back and forth. Okay. What do you have in here? Rubber and bauxite. Okay, that's weird. This has got computers and no plastic, so there's nothing happening here, which means that we aren't making computers here. Everything here is going to be frozen. We are making 5 computers per minute. I want to know if that's accurate. One of these. Did I make 2 of these spreadsheets? I don't know why I have 2 of these spreadsheets. That's 5 motors a minute. Is this less? 10 motors a minute. I might have gone with 5. That's the difference. Let's go see. It's all very bright and colorful in here. These were fun. The Autobot style builds are very 80s Transformer vibey. I screwed up when I brought this one over and I didn't bring over the finished version. Not gonna fix that yet. Plastic. Rubber. Okay. Well, the door's done. I guess it must be the other side that I didn't finish. Yeah. So this is our starter factory. We call it Wheeljack. And this is what's putting all of our stuff in storage. And if memory serves, the motors are over here. Four motors per minute, not 5. This is at 80%. Yeah, I can't even type in this. This is really rough. Ugh, I hate shortcuts in Google. Four means we're using 8. 8. Yeah, this is going to be painful. I'm not going to be able to do this live on stream. It's going to be this slow to type. It's obviously going to be something to do with my system. Five stators. 5 stators. So it only needs 8. And this only needs 8. We're making more than 8. Oh no, wait a minute, we're making 10. 10 of each. 10 of each, and that leaves... That's why this is underclocked, is because we're putting the extra out to storage. That probably tracks. Overflow for stators and rotors. I think I've done that. I think that's what this is here. Yeah, and I bet you that goes... as long as we see stators and rotors flying around in here somewhere. I think I saw one. I mean, I guess stators and rotors would be full. Oh no, it's going to be up here. Yep, stators and rotors. There's some stators. I'm assuming there'll be rotors here at some point. So this factory is not meant to be efficient. It's just meant to fill our storage bins with stuff for building. I'm not seeing any rotors coming by though, which is odd. Overflow on the left. It's made just at the right pace, I guess. Oh, there's one. You see it go by? There it is. Okay, so rotors are going into storage. Yeah, okay. So that means that I've actually done this part. It's probably 2. man, this is brutal. Like I can't even move a spreadsheet. I like the idea of purple for rotors. That's a good way to do it too. So this means that we don't have to have stators or rotors in storage at Devastator. We've got them going on here for inventory purposes, so we should be fine. That's not the right color. That's weird. Is it a custom color? It must be. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. So what else have I got? I've got... These are being sent to storage, but not a depot. I am making them though. And then this is temporary. Yeah, I don't think we're making... We are making oscillators here. But it's all manually, manually fed. Nothing is permanent, so... This is actually fed by the factory. I'm actually really impressed. I was able to get up to 1 heavy modular frame per minute on this. So we really should try and get this going into a storage bin. So I'm trying to remember what those are used for. Fused modular frame, but yeah. I find the wiki better for this kind of stuff. Blenders, drone ports, nuclear power plants, pipes, programmable splitters, radar towers. Okay. Thanks for the lurk, Grumpa. Appreciate it. The Gaming Veteran, I highly recommend. The modeler is pretty good, but a spreadsheet to keep track of, like, this doesn't let you label very much, so you can add names and stuff, but you can't really add a lot of details. So I found it a little bit challenging that way. I would love to color code this. I find the modeler really tough to figure out at a glance. Okay. Well, while we're here, let's at least fix the ironhide problem. Ironhide is supposed to be red. Obviously, this is very much part of our palette switch. When my main palette for the Autobot playthrough was red. This will not take very long. Also wondering whether we could put some chrome in there too. Kind of like that. Maybe not on the ends. Oh, those are different. Did I screw up there? Did I want them all different? I think I like them better if they're the same. I don't know what color that is. Unpainted, I guess? Sure. So if I do that, then I think then the chrome will look good. Or they're even lower. Yeah, I like that. And these are all dark on the side. Again, like I think I brought over a save when I didn't have it. So, oh no, they're dark on this side too. Okay. There was a bit of a mix-up when I brought the two saves together. I want to do more of this too, the open underside of things. Thought it was cool looking. I'm not seeing a huge frame improvement down here, so I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll keep it red. So strange that you gotta use your flashlight in the middle of the day just to see what's going on. Do we like that or do we like the chrome? I'll stay with the chrome. I'm sure there will be some places inside that very much need some green bits to be hidden. I'm sure I'm missing some out here. Oh, there's some walls missing there. I'll have to pop inside to get those. The modeler thing is actually really good, Cosmic. Like, when you're the one making it, it's a little bit easier. Or I'm missing on this side, too. One of the challenges with this playthrough is that every factory is looking like a different transformer, so I can't just have like one set of blueprints that works for like every factory. They're all different depending on which transformer you're working on. We could have some like general like Autobot blueprints and Decepticon blueprints, and we do have them for the rails. I ran out of patience on this side. So let's just go see what I did on the other end. Well, everything in the middle is the wrong color too. So this went to an open thing with a recessed door. That's pretty easy to do. Old man Shorty, hello. How are you? Oh, those have got... I didn't realize they had a different tone on the end of them. We should be able to do this, no problem. That looks about right. And then on this side, I don't know if we can do the same thing. That door probably has to stay there. We could still backtrack it, I guess. Oh, then that shows up. Okay. I didn't know that was going to be a problem. That's a pain. I guess I could move this too. I wish they gave you options for these without the doors. Or without the railings, rather. Why is there a double layer? Oh, I didn't do this here. Right, so as far as like little walls go, don't think there's anything. Don't see any surface level stuff just here. And of course, we probably want to change all of these. Do we like these better as red? Or do we think they'll look better as like a metal? We'll look from the outside. So there's the guts. Well, there you can still see a little bit of green going on, but that's the metal version. I've got a funny feeling the red is probably going to look better. Yeah. Yeah, I think we go red. Another reason to have these kind of structures for your underfloors is because you can just fly in. You can easily get access to everything. We do have to change all of the belts though. And that means that all of this has to change. It's just so hard to see. Probably do both of these at the same time. go. That looks like everything. I do wish that there was sometimes a faster way to color stuff. Or like if you could go into the UI and say, swap this, you know, like please change all previous swatches to this color. I don't know. Oh, some green over here. Actually, this should probably be black railings. Stand out less. Let's do black. I don't remember what color the smelters were. Let's go with the chrome. And I'll do the same thing for these. And I'm betting these, because they're green, were red. I need to use the concrete stairs more often. I really like them. Can probably reach all of them. Maybe not. I think that gets all of it. Oh, a few more of these little spots maybe in the ceiling. Oh, straight up missing a piece there. Cool. Oh, it looks like those are meant to be that color. Don't see any other mistakes. Just one right there. We'll pop back outside and do a once over. The other design flaw that I have here is that I only have the one door at the back. I'm trying to play this in the Sky Factory way, and it's different. Oh, really? What do you mean the Sky Factory way? So are you using the electric jetpack? How late in the game do we get that? I don't remember. Yes, I've got the electric jetpack. The hover pack. That comes in. Don't remember. You need computers for it, so you have to be able to get the plastic. And it's got aluminum in it too. The plastic and aluminum. Although you can probably get it if you just collected some aluminum from a crash site. Let me just see here though. I'm curious what phase it's at. I bet you that the wiki will tell us. It's in tier 7. Tier 7. Nighttime. And Cosmic Dancer says it's time for a break. You are correct. We're just going to hit these with some color. Do we do... Maybe we'll just do regular iron. I have not come back through and made everything look super tidy and cool. Alright, last time I drove by on the train, I was like, wheeljack is not supposed to be green. So I wanted to at least fix that. Oh, whoops. Cool. We will jump on a train. The King Neblet. Hello. We were fixing up an older factory, and we were coming down here to see the different stuff that we're putting into storage, and it looks like we have everything going into storage that we need. I also answered my question as to what we were doing for production down here. I just needed to check to see, because I don't think we have any overflow. Five computers per minute, and that needs 20, 7, 7, and 7. So we're making extra circuit boards, but we'll need more than that. So I'm going to have to bring in some extra production, I think, and start making things. We have to make computers, I think, at Devastator. I don't think there's enough here for us to actually have something, which is unfortunate. I thought we were going to be able to pull from there, but we're not. And that's not great. I guess we'll just go from here to, let's go Megatron, Wheeljack, Megatron, and Hook. And then I guess back to Megatron. Cool. I'll be back in just a few minutes, folks. I do need to take a short break, but hang on to your nuggets. We'll ride the break train, and I'll be right back. Does anybody notice if the transitions in OBS are slow and choppy as well? They look like they are on my side, but I don't know whether that's showing up on yours or not. I wonder if my computer's just having problems. Old Man Shorty, thank you. And you were talking about the sky world being something where you start off in a void. So it's very similar to like Skyblock in Minecraft, I guess? I guess that would be kind of cool. Sometimes I find dealing with the terrain in this game to be really problematic. It would be kind of fun to have like a more open view to it. So at some point, we are going to want to pull the plastic out of Megatron. And I thought I had put a train station down the back, but maybe I have not yet. The tracks are here to have trains go in and out. I thought I had put a train station here, but I wonder... Oh yeah, there's one down here. So it looks like there are plans to do it. And that probably lines up with the rest of the building. Guess there's no power down here. Yeah. So the train station would be out here. So this is where I would put the plastic and the rubber. We would belt it along, probably have to take it underneath everything. And connect it all through here. And then you'd have a railway crossing here. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. There's so much more design work to go into this as well. Such a big build. It's just unfortunate that all of our rubber and plastic comes out this way. There's the rubber there. So it seems kind of funny to send it all down there and then bring it back out, but I don't think I want train stations up here. I think ideally I'd want to get rid of all of this nonsense here and just have like train tracks, one in, one out, and then they would join up with the train tracks out this way. As a matter of fact, we would probably drop this line down. I think this is a temporary rise. I think I would prefer to have this at that level. And then that's probably around the level that this is at. No, it's a little bit higher. That's fine. We'd have some sort of exchange here. Plays exactly like Minecraft Skyblock. That was the appeal. Oh, cool. That would be interesting. I've done the early phases of Satisfactory like 3 times now. And I don't... Just like Minecraft, I don't want to start over again. I like mid to end game in both games. I guess we're nowhere really near end game in Satisfactory. I do feel like I want to clean up a lot of stuff in the world here. A lot of temporary things. I also really wish we had control over the colors of the hypertubes. So as you can see, Megatron is green. And that's not what we wanted. There's a lot of repainting that it has to do over there. The progression is a little bit janky on Skyworld, so just stick with what you already have. Oh yeah. No, I'm not. I've got too much time invested in this save. That's why we combine them. That's why we combine the saves. Like redecorating the house, but the house is 10 football fields? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not a big fan of this rail line here either. Very wobbly. I like the new roundabout though, it's nice and tight. Works out well. So this will eventually, I think, be our plastic and rubber train. Okay, back over here. I just realized we have our to-do list up on the screen, and I don't want it there. Take that to-do list off. Go. Old Man Shorty, thanks for the follow. Were you not following already? I thought, was this your, I can't remember, was this is your first time here? Normally Twitch gives me a heads up. It doesn't feel like it's your first time here. Okay, so we know that we're stuck for rubber, and we know that we are looking at the next phases. So, we're not stuck for rubber. I'm stuck for smart plating because I can't get that going right now. So I think what I want to do is maybe figure out the heat sinks and start planning out the next phase. We can also just decorate what we've got. 4 computers. We're making 5. But we need circuit boards. Do we need circuit boards for anything else? I guess we could hook up a train that picks up plastic and drops it at Sunstreaker. I don't remember where Sunstreaker gets the copper, though. Oh, it's right next door. That's right. So we could have a train that picks up plastic, right, and runs it to Sunstreaker, which will make the computers, and then we could run the computers back here. So it would have to be a plastic drop-off and a computer pickup, and then the computers would have to get dropped off back at Devastator, as well as the plastic and the rubber. That will be very tricky to manage, because there's rubber needed down for modular engines. And I don't think there's any more plastic, but it would be nice to have plastic just rolling in here anyway. Because out of the 200 plastic, we're going to be using 128. And then the rubber was 300? What was the rubber? $300. But the rubber, we only need half of it. 123. The other thing that this doesn't do is give you totals. Like, it doesn't tell you. I guess you have to kind of look back here, but it doesn't give you like a really obvious spot to say like you need this much rubber. I don't want to haphazardly just set up that train. We're already making this, so maybe the radio control unit is the next thing on the list. I think we're already making crystal oscillators here. I'll try not to go all the way over to the back. Let's save the game first. We're going to smart plate problems. I'm sorry I'm a jerk like that. Oh man, Shorty. No worries. That's not what I was saying at all. That's not what I was saying at all. I think we removed our crystal oscillator factory. I don't think we are doing crystal oscillators. I think I decided to move them over here because the recipe for crystal oscillators, it's a lot of quartz and a lot of cable, and all of that's happening over here. So I'd imagine that our crystal oscillators and our, what are they? Crystal oscillators and our radio control units are going to be probably made right here. That would be my guess. There's going to be another floor here. And I think that's the ceiling. Yeah, so this is going to go up another 2 meters. Not 2 meters. 8 meters. Oops. We'll probably have some logistics there. Now we'll have to figure out what's going to go on down here. I guess this can all get covered up. These places are going to be so dark, unfortunately. So I don't really have anything going up top on here. Maybe some cable. But I don't know what shape this is going to take. It would be cool to not completely echo what we have next door. Though I'd say we have a minimum of 3. And even that might feel a little bit cramped. And that's about the same. I guess this could be lower here and have something kind of coming up. Wanted to have a different shape to it. I like the idea of this being exposed. And I like the idea of a slightly larger window. That's all temporary power. So let's... How do I want to do this? Maybe I should try to pull this power from somewhere else. Sometimes I wish we just had remote power for certain things. Alright, we'll do it this way. I like the idea of this being maybe stuck out a little bit. Maybe we'll just go a little bit thicker here. I think that's working. And then the top part of the shape, I want to kind of grab. We've done a lot of like really flat tops. So I think we'll keep with that. I believe they have like a, yeah. This has part of it taken out. Not too bad. Although if it's going to be exposed like that, then maybe we have to have an angle here. Maybe that's a little bit too steep. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just maybe reorder the way that these things are. Cool. So I think maybe we'll cheat this part a little bit. Oh, that's the stairwell. It'd be nice to have that exposed up here. I guess we could leave it like that and then come in here. Because there's nothing here. Yeah, that's just the guts in there. I don't know. I'm tempted just to take this all the way down. I like this idea, so maybe we add something like this at the bottom, and that way we can keep the stairwell. Oh, inventory's full. It's always plates. Yeah, I like the idea of that kind of having its own standalone thing. And then here, we don't get into the downstairs at all. Kind of like that. Obviously, we'd want to make this whole thing darker. Oh, got that wrong. So here it becomes a little bit tricky. So I've got to move some power around. And this will come down to there. And I guess we can just go out to a pole. I normally try to use well outlets when I can, but oh, I did it over here too. And this is just so I can follow this easier later. Right, so that works there. And then what do we have around the corner? Eight. I can probably just move this over here maybe. Don't really want to lose this space just because it's nice to be able to tuck things away. Don't know how we're going to handle all that. Might take a bit of work to get this to be symmetrical, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of extra room here. I think maybe we could bring this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that doesn't really look good either. Yeah, I may have to change the way that I approach this window. This might be better off coming out a little bit farther. Yeah, that could work. And then that will cover up the stairwell, I think. Aha, problem solved. No sweet clue what's happening here. It might be good to actually have a door here. Because maybe this could end up being a stairwell. Or something for hypertubes. Then this is just exposed here. Now is that inside? That's inside. So in some spots we're getting right down to like a 2 thick wall. Not ideal, but it is nice and possible with the nudging, which is cool. Then I guess we just bring this all along. This will absolutely take some tinkering and probably some reference stuff as well. In the meantime, we can finish the door. Don't know how tall that is. 10 meters? Just copy and paste. When I started adding all this stuff, copy and paste to the game, changed so much. I think those are 5. Yep. So there's not a lot of room on the side to add more, and although I did it over there. And actually that's kind of wide. Maybe we should have 2. I like the look of 2 over here. Yep. 2 is better. thought I liked the purple, but I think I prefer gray. Cool. So I've got a funny feeling I'm going to have to work on the next building before I can fill in the gap on this one. And then I just don't know what's happening in here. It really could just be all one facility, but I wanted it to have some depth. And if there's no real reason to come back out here. We could squeeze in the staircase maybe. Very low bridge. And it doesn't go anywhere. We can't do it. Guess we could try a ramp. Oh no, that was 2. Hold on. At least temporarily, we can get down here. Again, not amazing. That means I could get rid of this if I wanted to. If I wanted to have a bigger gap here. I mean, maybe we just have an exposed gray part. Although that means that this would have to get covered up somehow. Looks very terrestrial. Looks like a barn. I find it really hard in the game to not have things look like barns. It's all the angled pieces. I guess the other thing is that this could totally just be, you know, like an exposed factory thing. Like it doesn't have to be completely enclosed. We could just have like a walkway on the outside here. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. How many did we go up? 4. And this could be, I guess, inside. And there goes the sunlight, just like that. All right, folks, I need to grab another break. So again, if you're new to the channel, I do like to step away, refresh my coffee, grab a drink. You can too. Maybe grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. Pretty chill day today. We're kind of just figuring out what's going to happen next. Doing a little bit of decorating while we're trying to figure out the next, I guess, big phase of the project. The nice thing about the breaks is, of course, you get to ride the break train. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. So I'm trying to think about what we can do that's next on the production list. I guess we could... I don't know how to do anything with gas. I think gas, you've got to pump it into refineries and either move it via pipe or package it. But I think it has to be packaged in aluminum canisters. And I think we're using all of our aluminum. Aluminum does not go very far, unfortunately. But I feel like we could probably bring a pipeline back if we wanted to. I don't know if I have a refinery up here somewhere, as I do. Sloppy aluminum scrap. Smokeless powder. Oh, do I not have nitrogen gas? Oh, and a packager. Empty fuel tank. Yeah, it's aluminum. So if we're going to use a train to get it back, we have to package it and then unpackage it. I guess the cool thing there is that once we make the fluid tanks, we no longer have to make more. We could just recycle them. But I think all of our aluminum is currently being used. I don't think there's any extra going in, any kind of overflow. If I remember correctly. All of our aluminum, I think it's all being sent over here. Yeah, I don't see any overflow. Yeah, nothing. We've got casings and sheets, but no ingot overflow. I think these are all operating at 100%. Well, not all of them. We've had a lot of problems with the aluminum. This down here does not function. I don't think. No, 50%. 50%. So we're not getting enough coal or something. I can't remember what it is. One of the issues here. I think it's a floor hole problem. We have not been able to figure it out at all. We could, however, use our western pipeline here, because the nitrogen gas is not crazy far, considering how far we're pumping water from over there. The nitrogen gas is just up around the corner, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I don't know, twice as far as the water. That's up there. We're bringing water in from over here. Still far. Don't get me wrong. But if we sent a train up there, then we could gather coal, limestone, all kinds of stuff. I don't remember why these are green. I think it's a bug. So that's the heat sink that would have to happen, would be... no, sorry. Cooling device is for nitrogen. We've got those already. Yeah, I'm gonna need... I guess we could start to map out kind of roughly what we need in the other building. Computers, I feel like it would be... I don't know, I guess I could pull the computers from the other place. It's probably going to be better to build computers here and bring plastic up. Because we could have the train bring the computers back. And I don't think we're making cable anywhere right now. So this causes us lag. I guess the thing to do is to try to get some plastic and rubber going, because that's the only place we really have a decent amount of plastic and rubber. I don't remember what we're making at the original starter factory, but it's not a lot. So I think we need to maybe have two trains. One supplying Sunstreaker, and then the other supplying Devastator. And I don't know. You can't do pickups and drop-offs in the same car. So it has to be separate stations. Dan, hello. How's it going? Yeah, this whole place is a mess too. All the stuff that you build when you're just trying to expand and then you just don't go back and clean it up. Zero, thanks for the lurk. So that train is going to drop off plastic. But we want to have a different train come back to Devastator. So this is just the one car right now. And that I think is about as tight a turn as we can make. It's 3. I guess we could... I think I tried, but I don't think I could fit more than the one station in here. So the thing to do would be to have rubber and plastic for Devastator for one train, and then rubber and plastic for Sunstreaker on another. We just have them both here in one single line. It's really tricky. We do have the ability to go up a level if we wanted to, but I don't really want to do that. I'm so sad that this whole place is green. I don't know why that happened. This obviously has been... Oh, there is a... It's kind of cool how it sort of half buries the track. I was obviously thinking ahead. Maybe we won't decorate it for now, we'll just kind of get it functioning. And I guess we have to move this part. So we'll probably do 2 freight cars. I don't know if I can stick another station in there. I guess I can. So the real question is, what's the setup at Sunstreaker? So we'll have to go figure that out. Because I do want to get that computer production that we saw earlier back up and running. Because that means I don't have to worry about computer production way back at the original starter base. I find that you get sidetracked in the game. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was automatically producing this, and then it turns out you weren't. I guess we'll just build another quick train. I do find that when you're traveling around, it can be a real pain. I can see why people use the hypertubes and the hypertube cannons. I've seen some really cool blueprints for hypertube cannons as well. It actually looks like a gun. So that's the train we want to see if we can grab when it comes back. So we've got unload and load. So this is the computers, supposedly, even though this is not hooked up. Because these are just going into, when we are making computers, they're just going into bins around the back here. So we've got bins, but they're not going into storage. Like they're not going into... Why is that? That can't be... That is probably supposed to be red. Would be my guess. Yes, these are just regular bins, but I guess I couldn't, or I didn't have the extra dimensional depots, or the dimensional depots didn't fit. Maybe the dimensional depots didn't fit. I mean, this could be a dimensional depot, but then I wouldn't have any storage on hand. So currently not going into dimensional storage. And then any overflow, it must be going outside. Yeah. Right. There's a giant grinder out here. Oh, I thought that... I guess you can't change the... Can't change the white part? That's strange. Huh. Right, so this does not have the dimensional depot. That's frustrating. I imagine this is probably right on the ground. Not much room underneath that. Oh, I hear the train. Right, so you're supposed to be unloading plastic, but you don't have any. This is bauxite? That's rubber. I don't know where you got the... I guess the rubber is probably just from a previous thing, and then bauxite. Right, I remember in the other save we had bauxite coming down from over the hill. Okay, so we need to drop off plastic, so we can probably just... I don't need this, I can just delete this, I think. Although, we should have maybe destroyed the stuff that was in it first. So the only thing that, what's this? I think it was Mirage. So Mirage is going to grab plastic and drop it off here. I could get Mirage to pick up computers, drop off computers at the other train station, and then have those computers be brought back to Devastator. It's not going to be very many, though. It's only 5 a minute. It would be better to have this low rate for all this stuff be put into storage. So I guess we'll keep it simple. I'll leave the potential for a pickup up here. Although this is not really hooked up to anything, is it? No. It's extra computers. Okay. So this is going to be plastic. So now we just need to get this loaded up with plastic, and I need to know how much plastic is needed. And I think it's computers that need plastic. And then these need plastic. And that's it. That should be on my sheet. Or maybe I didn't get that far. I don't think I got that far. Oh, there it is there. Uh, 20 circuit boards per minute. And we've got 100 plastic. So we need to take half of our plastic. So that's easy. That's a really easy load balance. Okay. $100 of our plastic. We don't have enough plastic then, because if I remember correctly, we need 128. So yeah, we don't have enough plastic. So there's no point in grabbing plastic for Devastator from here, because it's just not going to be enough. We're just not making enough. But we can at least supply this with enough plastic. Well, that's a pain. Again, having sky access to your factories makes things so much easier. We want to go to Megatron. T-Man, hello, hello. What you working on? We're trying to get some plastic flowing to my old computer factory. Or my new computer factory, I guess. Old in another save, but new in this save. And we have it. But we're not producing it in the best spot. So I guess there's no point in cutting the supply in half. Because it's just gonna... It's just gonna leave us short. So we need to make like a proper plastic facility, I guess. So then I guess what we can do here is get plastic temporarily flowing. And that'll be easy because it's just right there. Great platform. So one of these is plastic. I think it's that one. Yeah. And we need to have this go into a bin. Probably easiest to have it do it this way. And then we'll just bring it on from over here. And so we'll just bring it in straight. So we've got plastic, none, and overflow. So I'm okay with it splitting, so we'll just do plastic out the front too. Oh, wait a minute. We got resin coming in too? That's weird. Why do we have resin coming in? I guess there's resin overflow? Probably that's the safety for the fuel production? Probably. Either way, it's 200 plastic at most. Means we can use, well, we can just use whatever belt we want. We'll just have it move fast. That'll be in. And that's what we want, right? One in, and then two out. And so we've got Megatron. It's going to be unload. Just hook this back up. And then we just have to program the train. Don't like it when the factory gets so big you start forgetting how it functions. Oh, totally. And I unfortunately am having trouble with my computer today where I'm trying to like check spreadsheets and check the data, and it's chugging. Like I can't even type in the spreadsheet. So, and one of the things we wanted to do today, what's going on here? Did I not set it to unload? Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Game is mostly CPU heavy. Yeah, I think the problem that I have is that just my computer's old. It's pushing 7 years old now. I really need to get a better graphics card, and the processor is not 7. The processor is more like 4 or 5 years old. My stats are on the about page if people are curious about my stuff. But yeah, we had a real frame drop issue at one of the sections of my factory, so there's something going on there, but I don't know what it is, and so it's hard to troubleshoot. I will probably have better luck when I'm not streaming. Your game mostly runs off a GTX 1070. I've got a 1660. So this will reestablish the Sunstreaker link. I'm a little embarrassed I didn't know that this wasn't working. I saw it traveling around and I just thought it was doing its thing. But yeah, unfortunately, I have other things that are priority. My Mac is also a lot older than 7 years. I think it's 9 years. No, 2025. 8 years. So I've got to replace my iMac, and you can sort of see it behind me. It's over there. That one. So I'm going to get like a Mac Mini, I think. Or I know, I just don't know when. So this should unload all of the plastic. The buffer bin is really not going to help us there. Then he should just go back on and get more plastic. It's going to be way more than we need. There we go.
Here, deep in the depths of Satisfactory spaghetti, we find a Cosmic, delivering a 10-minute warning to Joel. We are unsure what this warning is for, but their face looks serious, so Joel had better pay attention.
Thanks, Cosmic, for the TTS sticker, as always. Appreciate it. And thanks for the heads up. So this is all just going to go into here. The plastic will obviously take a while to fill up, because we're only moving 60 parts per minute. And then the output for these just goes straight into those bins that we saw at the back. And these are probably full, actually. Yeah. So not sending anything into dimensional storage, but at least we have this stuff working now. So that's the plastic overflow, and that's the overflow for the circuit boards. I had a lot of fun with this factory, actually. The copper just comes from down there. Yeah, I don't believe we have anything going into the dimensional depots beyond... Yeah. Quick wire. Where's the quick wire coming in? Is that coming in via... Am I making that here? Is that just storage? That has to be just manual storage. I guess it's just not hooked up. Yeah, this is just in the bottom. Oh no. Where am I making quick wire? I know there's a quick wire. Am I bringing it in via belt, maybe? No, that's coal. I'm making it over there. I guess I'm hand delivering it? That's weird. Then everything else has got dimensional depot capabilities. This does not yet. It could. Very easily could. Actually, do we have... Right. So I guess what we could do here is have a splitter. Missing SAM fluctuator. Do I have any of those? Got reanimated SAM. Sweet. So I could put the dimensional depot right here. Move this briefly. And then just do, I guess, a splitter. Probably a smart splitter. Is that going to show outside, I wonder? Hopefully not. Probably is, knowing my luck. Dang it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not what I was hoping for. I guess I could clip it the other way. I used to be really, really against the whole clipping thing, and I find that I'm a little bit easier on it now. How many were we making? Mark ones. That should fill it pretty quick. Cool. So those are in the dimensional storage now. Not that we don't have enough of them backed up already. Why deliver a message myself when I can get a national treasure to do it for me? Sweet. Okay. So that's like a little item off our checklist.
Your
I obviously
Fixit
mixed.
employee monitor camera feed is frozen. Please ensure the monitor feed is live at all times.
Thank you, Cosmic. Right on time. Camera. I don't know why. There's another thing that my computer keeps on doing is freezing my camera. All I have to do is just refresh the source and it goes right back to working. So I feel like it might be a cam link problem. I can't believe I missed that the first time over here. So the idea with this area was that we were going to pave the whole thing, but we ended up combining the saves before that happened. Yes, let's just get a train and head back to Megatron. Well, no, I guess we'll go back to Devastator. Devastator. I guess we'll go to the hub. Right on, folks. I need to wrap things up. So we will be back tomorrow, Friday, 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours for friends around the world. And I don't think we'll be in Satisfactory. I think I got to get back into Minecraft. Barring that, we might play some Core Keeper, something like that. I don't know exactly what's going on with my Friday just yet. So I will let you know, of course, in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's a great way to support me, and you get to hang out with everybody in between streams. You can also do it with a tier 1 sub or a prime sub here on Twitch. You'll get access to the Discord that way too. Thanks very much for the moderation help today, Cosmic. I really appreciate it. I'm glad people are enjoying the new streamer bot commands. If you're part of the Discord, I am open to suggestions for things that we can do to improve the stream. The streamer bot has a lot of capabilities. I am just learning to scratch the surface with it, but I do like the sounds. And we will be able to have some like frequently asked questions or things like that answered with StreamerBot. So I don't know what's going to be the next step here. I think we're going to have to take some time offline and see if I can figure out what's going on with the lag and all that. In the meantime, I should probably look to see who I can send you to. Usually someone is streaming Satisfactory, but we will see who's around. DC1 is streaming Satisfactory, so we'll send you over to DC1. That's going to be it for me, folks. I will catch you all later. Bye for now.